What's up, YouTube? So, gonna try to do this again. This is my PSA submission to Dustin Bellinger. So, if you haven't done this before, really cool, great way to get in on some PSA submissions, find out what your cards are graded at. Dustin is a great guy. So, again, I'm trying to do this again after an amazing care package came with all these cards. So, you see, I got the Griffey. Dustin gave me this. My buddy Big D for Life gave me that. My little card buddy. And then I got this right here. So you can see I've got plenty of stands set out. I'm going to try to run through this pretty quick. If I can, I'm going to move these for now. No shame on that, fellas. Those are amazing, but let's see if I can get through this. So first and foremost, I want to talk to you about this card right here. So not licensed, unauthenticated. Check this out, dude. So just so you know, this came out of a hit parade, and I thought this was a sick card. So Michael Jordan, it was supposed to be a game-worn piece of jersey. I mean, congratulations, right? Not to say it's not, but PSA will not grade it. So open to any suggestions from anybody down here about this. I don't know if you've ever seen anything like this come back. Pretty interesting. I'm not super disappointed. I just thought it was a cool card. I'm a big Michael Jordan fan. I haven't really done much with my collection for him, but look at how this comes back. Returned, not licensed, unauthorized holder, maybe. They definitely let you know. All right, so let's see what we got here. So I sent these off in October of 2018, and it's been a while. Nothing because of Dustin. Just PSA is super behind. I've seen a lot of videos on this. A lot of people complaining about the return time. But I want to kind of run through everything. Let's see what we got. So, Will Clark, 1986 Donruss highlights. I actually submitted this for Big D for Life. I really thought this card was a 10, and they gave it an 8. So, just so you know, I bought this in a cellophane wrapper, brand new, and got an 8. So, I mean, you can see it's off-centered on the back. I'd rather get the qualifier in that case, but still a cool card. I'm not going to put it in the background here. Big D, that's for you, buddy. Up next, the 86 Donruss highlights Bo Jackson. So, submitted this, got an 8, thought it was a 10. Again, fresh pack pulled. I'm not sure what I got dinged on this. Again, centering on the back, maybe? Let me know what you think. 9 on this one instead of an 8. You know, I'm a big Bo Jackson fan, so that'll be in my collection for life. Up next, Ronald Acuna Jr. So, PSA 9. This is the Contenders Optic Green. Really, really cool card. I mean, maybe I was overzealous on new cards. I thought this was a 10. Not really sure. I think after looking at it closely, there may have been some surface issues. Definitely not centering, definitely not corners. This card is just sick to death. Number 7 of 50. Still a cool card, but not a 10. So up next, the Aaron Judge Panini Chronicles. I submitted this because it was numbered. Really cool card. I pulled in a Snozilla break. Numbered to 299. Again, thought this was a 10, got a 9. So, I've been watching a couple videos of people. A lot of people really think that PSA is kind of tightened up on this and not giving as many 10s. I get that, and I think I agree. Again, this card, I looked it over with a magnifying glass. Could not find anything, but I got a 9. And it is what it is at this point. It's still a cool card. It's in my collection. I will keep it. So, Aaron Judge, Score Till, PSA 10, number to 199. Very, 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 very cool card. And on this, I actually thought I was going to get a 9. Actually, if you look at it, I felt like the centering is a little off. I know they give you some grace, but looks like it's a little fatter on this side versus that side. And when you see the back of it, it seems more obvious to me. But, hey, Anytime you get a 10, you can't complain. I will take that. Up next, 2014 Bowman DP. So Aaron Judge, Top Prospects Chrome, PSA 10. I will take that all day, baby. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful card. Oop, upside down. So another 10 on the Judge. Stick it kind of in the background here. So up next, another Aaron Judge, 2018 Panini Chronicles. This is the Studio Blue, numbered to 99. So really happy with this. Thought it was a 9. I actually thought there was some surface issues on here. So I guess where you can complain, you can take it away, because here you are getting a 10, right? You can see I went a little Aaron Judge happy on this submission. So up next, Miguel Andujar. I knew better than to submit this. Tough card. It's the first card I've submitted that's the thick grade. It is a 9. This is the Neon Green Spectra. And it is numbered. It's numbered to 49. I'm going to look up the pop on this just to see what's out there. These thick cards, the corners are just brutal. Anything you put it in, you kill them instantly. It's still a pretty card. So up next, Miguel Andujar Select Blue, numbered as well. So this was numbered to 149, PSA 10. Anytime you get a dark border card like that and get a 10, I feel very fortunate. Gorgeous card. You know I'm a Yankees fan. That's going to fit nicely in my collection. So up next, another Andujar. I tried to pull off a lot of new stuff here. Numbered to 299. This is a press proof Panini Chronicles. On this, I really thought it was a 9, and it came back as such. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to sell some of these 9s or keep them. We'll see. I mean, I'm not completely disappointed. I am kind of a 10 snob. I don't know why. Can't explain it, but I am. This card, I was super stoked to get back. I cannot believe it. This is my second one I submitted. Another PSA 10, Tom Brady, Skybox Dominion. Beautiful card. I have 2 of these now. Gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell one, trade one, figure it out down the road. Submitted this. I'm not sure why I submitted this. I don't think this had any chance of being a 10. Ended up coming back in an 8. Got to figure out what I want to do with it. But I do know this. This is when I first got back into collecting, I bought a lot of Jeter's rookies. And to get this one back in an 8, I'm actually kind of okay with it. It's a card that I picked up before I knew what I was doing when I got back into the hobby and had any intentions on grading. So I'm okay with that. So up next, 1993 Upper Deck. Another tough card to grade. Got it in a PSA 8. I'm actually watching a PSA 10 right now. Very tough card. It's just the borders on this are brutal, front and back. This gold right here, if you see right here, I think that's where they got me. Still a pretty card, but didn't make the 10 cut. You have to forgive my voice. My sinuses are killing me. Another Derek Jeter. Fleer ML Pros. Got a 9 on this. Thought it would be a 9. Again, dark borders. I feel like I can sell a couple of these Jeters and get one I want. And a 10, so we'll see what we can do. So this card I'm going to save for last. Very meaningful to me. So 1990 Upper Deck. Ken Griffey Jr. in a PSA 9. I actually got a bid out on a 10 right now on one of these. Just thought I'd take a shot at one in my book. This one looked really clean. Thought I could get away with it. Not sure exactly what I got dinged on. Looked it over pretty closely. You know, the hologram's always a problem on the 89. Not sure what the hangups are on these, but did not hit it. I'm still good with it. So a little Gleyber Torres action. Again, the Select Aqua. Beautiful card. Number to 299. In a PSA 10. One of my big time PSA guys, or PC guys. Submitted a Jerry Rice rookie. Bought this online raw. Really kind of thought it was going to come back a 7. I'll take a 6 just to have one. Really cool to have a Jerry Rice rookie in your collection. Pretty card. Knew it wasn't a 10. No intentions of getting that from the beginning. But just thought it was a beautiful card. So this card, got mixed feelings about it. When I submitted this back in October, if I could have got this back in 3 months, as Dustin Bellinger alluded to, this would have been a hot card. Did get it in a 10, so we'll see where he goes long term. Still probably a pretty hot card to sell, but not where it would have been many months ago. Up next, 88 Fleer, Scottie Pippen in a PSA 8. For me, just a cool card. Wanted to submit it, bought it raw, wanted to see what it come back with. I mean, some of this stuff, you're testing the water, right? You want to know how PSA is grading. I can go back and look at a lot of these and figure out where I went wrong. I really rely on Elite Code 3. I don't know if you've watched his videos. He's got a lot of good advice for how to submit this stuff and what to look at. Man, I'm straight up losing my voice. So here, this was a disappointment for me. 2014 Topps Heritage Nolan Arenado. I actually bought this card from Mike O. I thought this was a shoe-in for a 10. Looked really well centered. Really clean card. But just didn't make the cut. And it's a 9. And hey, that's why we do this, right? Up next, Deshaun Watson, Panini Donruss Optic. This came out of a blaster box from Target. PSA 9. Again, dark border cards. No telling where I got dinged on this. So this card I submitted for my son. This is gold Jordy Nelson Optic, now in a PSA 10. First of all, this card's numbered to 10. I don't know how many there are. I'll look at the pop, but to get that in a PSA 10, pretty sick. Congrats, Bryson. I know you're going to love this. Jordy's his favorite player by far. Sent this off. Hopes of getting a 10. You can see the centering is pretty grossly off. You're still learning with this, you know. I'm not perfect and figuring it out every day. In a PSA 9, definitely going to sell this one now that I got the 10. Still a very pretty card. You know I'm a big Jeter fan. Just gorgeous black card. So up next, I was disappointed in this. This is the Marshall Faulk Panini Prism Hall of Fame Gold Mojo. To get a 9 in this, I really, really thought this was a 10. Really beautiful corners. No surface scratches. Hard to say on centering with a card like this. I guess you can look at the back, a little bit off maybe. Just a beautiful card, number 10 of 10. I'm going to check out the pop, let you know where I'm at with that. Can't imagine many people even submitted those. So 2 cards left to show you. First of all, I did not submit this. Dustin Bellinger, you are the freaking man, dude. Cannot believe you gave me this. So Golden Press Babe Ruth 1961. How sick is that? First Babe Ruth card I've ever owned. This definitely, without a doubt, deserves one of my holders. That will go in the center for sure. Beautiful, gorgeous card. Let me grab one more holder because this last card means a lot to me. So when I was collecting as a kid, and I say kid, this would be probably age 13, 14. Me and Big D, we lived next door. He was a Will Clark fan. I was a Don Mattingly fan. And my mom took me to the mall, and I looked at this card over and over and over. And there was actually like a dealer within the mall that had this card. And I mean, it must have been probably 4 to 5 months. And I kept begging my mom. He had this card listed for like $130 raw, not graded. And my mom ended up talking to him, and we got it for $100. And I mean, man, this had to be in 1991. So this card's sentimental to me. Sent it off. Got it in a PSA 8. Totally fine with that. I mean, for as long as I've held this card, and honestly didn't even understand how well to take care of it back then. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Love to get this in a PSA 10 one day, but you're talking big money. So that's kind of everything I got. And kind of back up and kind of show you guys what this looks like. Kind of a gorgeous scenario here. That's what 30 PSA submissions look like. I appreciate you guys watching. Sorry about my voice. Hope you've enjoyed this. I got one submission out to Dustin right now. Kind of show you what I'm doing here. I got a spreadsheet. That's where I am right now with the one we're on. This would be what I got out right now next. So this will be my next video for my submission. I'm putting together one now. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good weekend. Keep collecting. And as Caesar would say, love the hobby, SA. Peace.